Stefon Diggs, Chris Blake Griffith, and the wild story. Let's get into it. Chris Blake Griffith recently appeared on a podcast where he claimed that back on May 21st of 2023, Chris and this man, Stefon Diggs, are chilling at Stefon's house with about 20 different big booty Latinas.
Big booty Latinas.
Stefon and Chris get into Stefon's two-seater Porsche and they head on over to the strip club. Stefon had some Skittles and some jelly beans, and he was putting one candy into the other package, swapping the candies.
What?
Chris decides coming up on the night he wants to have a little candy. He started feeling tingly. Then he says he started to feel aroused. And the interviewer's like, well, what do you think it was? Maybe the ex. Stefon and Chris decide they're gonna get back into the Porsche and head back down to Diggs' house because that's where the girls are, right? I don't know why if you have 20 girls, why do you want to go to the strip club, just you and Stefon?
Weird.
I don't know. And there's Stefon. He pulls out and he starts playing with this thing.
What?
Chris is like, yo, man, what you doing? Stefon's like, nothing. And that with the same hand Stefon had, according to Chris, he touches Chris with it, and Chris is like, come on, man. But he tries to, play it off, and Stefon's like, I'm really. When they get up to the door, Stefon puts his arm around Chris, goes into his ear, and does a little whisper, come up to my room. Stefon sticks his tongue out and circles around in Chris's ear. They go in the door. I don't know where the big booty Latinas are, the 20 of them.
Where are those big booty Latinas?
Where are they? Stefon just goes up the spiral staircase. And according to Chris, he's scared. What am I going to do?
What's he do?
He doesn't know. Maybe I go out the front door. Nah, I'm going to go down this hall over here
smart.
to the right. And he goes into the bathroom. And in the bathroom, he's like, am I going to have to fight my way out of this? Chris never reported that ear and the thing coming out, but he does report it later in October of 2024, many months later. Why the wait? And then the story gets even crazier in here. With an ear drenched in saliva, now realizing he'd been walks into the residence. Other people came out, these two women, they were like, what's going on? And he didn't know what to do. He didn't even know where he was. Then they took his stuff, $30,000 to $50,000 worth of his suitcases, and that they dropped him off at the airport, and he went to LA. Griffith believes that Diggs is operating a ring out of his residence. The story doesn't make a lot of sense. Why are you going to go to the club when you got 20 big booty Latinas at the house?
Latina.
Why would you be putting one candy in another candy bag and then take it? And then why, when the guy pulls out why wouldn't you just get out of the car and leave? And once the guy took up the staircase, why wouldn't you bounce then? Why would you run into another area of the house? And then why would you wait over a year to file a police report about it? Very, very sus.